Assalamu alaikum dear students. Today we are going to discuss the chapter 4 which is given to you in your book 2, that is further expansion and factorization of algebraic expressions. This chapter number 4 is a part of your book 2. Okay? So we are going to solve the exercise and I'm going to solve some questions, not all the question, with the explanation, and I hope that that would be helpful for you in understanding to solve the other questions as well, and you can do the complete exercise on your own. In exercise 4a, actually we are going to learn the expansions. This is basically the continuation of the previous exercises which we have done in book 1, that is I think chapter number 4 and chapter number 5, where we have dealt with the algebraic equations and algebraic expressions. But this exercise 4a is the further continuation of the chapter 4 of exercise 4a, b and c given to you in your book 1. Okay, now let's start the exercise with the question number 1. In question number 1, they said that find each of the following products. We need to find the products of them. So I'm going to solve only one of it, that is part B, 14 of x multiply half of 2y. Now what I did, product means simply just multiply 14 upon 7 multiply 1y upon 2. Now we can see that it's a multiplication sign, so we can cancel the denominator and the numerator. 2 1s are 2, 2 7s are 14. So this has become 7 of x multiply 1 upon 1 of y, and I'm going to multiply numerator with the numerator and denominator with the denominator. So this 7 doesn't have any denominator, it means we have 1 over here. So just 1s are 1, so it doesn't make any difference to write the 1 or don't write the 1. So 7xy, that is the answer. It's very simple. Now the question number 2 of this exercise is expand each of the following expressions. You need to expand the following expressions. Okay, so I'm going to select some of the parts among them, and I'm going to solve it with the explanation. Let's see. I have selected part A, F and J. Now let's have an understanding of it. What it is: 8x multiplied by y minus 1. If there is no sign between the variable and the bracket, it means we have a multiply sign. 8x multiply y minus 1. Now this 8x is going to be multiplied with this y. The coefficient of this y is 1. So 8 1s are 8. Don't forget to put equality sign when you are stepping down. So this is 8xy, and 8 1s are 8, minus sign as it is, 8 1s are 8 and x. So this is the expansion. That is the answer you have to give. Now we have 4 minus 4c multiply 2c minus 5d. Always rewrite the question, because rewriting question will help you to understand the question more clearly. Okay, now minus is going to multiply with this plus sign. If there is no sign before the coefficient, it means we have a plus sign. And this minus 4c multiply this plus 2c minus 5d are in the relation of multiplication. यानी इनका जो रिलेशन है वो मल्टीप्लिकेशन का है. ये दोनों टर्म्स आपस में मल्टीप्लाई होंगी. ठीक है, माइनस प्लस माइनस, डोंट फॉरगेट टू पुट इक्वालिटी साइन व्हेन यू स्टेप डाउन. 4 2s are 8. C and C, there are two C's, so according to the rule of index notation, it will become C square. Remember, when bases are same, powers will be added. It is 1 and it is 1, so 1 plus 1 is 2. Now minus minus, this has become plus. 4 5s are 20. C and D, that is the answer. Okay, now that is part J, which I am going to solve for you. Minus 7s, and there are 3 terms inside the bracket, so the relation between this minus 7s and this bracket is multiplication. So minus 7s multiply s minus 4t minus 3u is equals to minus 7, and there is no coefficient, it means 1 here. 7 1s are 7, There is no sign, it means plus sign here, minus plus minus and s square, because the power of both the s is 1. When bases are same, power will be added as a rule of index notation. Now minus minus plus 7 4s are 28 s t. Always write in alphabetical order. Okay? Then minus minus plus 7 3s are 21 su. su. What I did, I just multiplied this term first by the first term of the bracket, then the second term of the bracket, then the third term of the bracket. Okay, this is the answer. Now let's move to the next part. Now question number 3, expand and simplify each of the following. Now what is the difference between the two questions? Here it is said that expand each of the following. You just have to expand the brackets, and here we are going to have we have to do expansion as well as simplification. ठीक है, हमें एक्सपेंशन भी करना है और हमें सिंप्लीफिकेशन भी करना है. So I have selected part B for you to do. Now let's see what is part B. That is 4d bracket d minus 5f plus 2f bracket 3d plus 7f. Now rewriting the question, the relation between the bracket and this term is the multiplication 5f plus 2f multiply 3d plus 7f. Okay, now I'm going to multiply this 4d first with the first term of the bracket, then the second term of the bracket, and this 2f with the other bracket, first term and its second term. Now let's see, stepping down, there is no coefficient of d, it means we have 1. 4 1s are 4, there are 2d, so it will become d square. Then minus sign as it is, 4 5s are 20 df. We are done with this first part. Let's see with the next part, that is the plus sign. 2 3s are 6 f d, so I'm going to write df alphabetical order. Okay, that will be more preferable and proper way. Plus plus plus, we are also going to multiply the signs, and there are 2f, so I'm going to write f square. Now we are going to see the like terms. Is there any like term among these 4 terms? Yes, these two are like term because they both have df and df. Now 4d square minus plus minus, the operation will be minus. We are going to apply the rule of integers. So minus plus minus is 20 minus 6 is 14, and 20 is in greater quantity, the subtraction number is in greater quantity, so the sign will be minus df plus f of square. Answer. Okay, simply multiply both the brackets with the terms. ठीक है, expansion, we call this expansion. Then the arranging of the term is called the simplification, and this is the most simplified answer of this question. Now let's see what is part 4, question number 4. In question number 4, expand each of the following expression. In this we don't need to expand, we don't need to simplify, we just need to expand. You can see there are 2 brackets, so we are going to use a FOIL method. What is FOIL method? That the first bracket is going to multiply with the second bracket, and how it will become possible? First rewrite the question, then the first term of the first bracket is x square, just write it down, and then the second bracket, write down the second bracket, x plus 5, then this plus sign, then write down the second term of the first bracket and again the second bracket. What I just did, I write x square, the first bracket term, then x plus 5, the second bracket, then the plus 2 sign, then the second term of the first bracket, and multiplied with the other bracket, x plus 5. Now I'm going to expand it. This x is having power 1, so this will become x cube, because when bases are same, power will be added, plus 5x square. Now I'm done with this one. Let's go with this one. 2 of x plus 2 5s are 10. Further simplification definitely is impossible because we are just having expansion. So this is your part B of question number 4. You just have to open up the bracket. How you have to open up the bracket? First write the first term of the first bracket, multiply with the second bracket, then plus sign, the sign, whatever the sign you are given over here, just write down the sign and the 2, which is the second term, then x plus 5. X cube, because both the x are having power square and this one is having power 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. 5x square plus 2x plus 2 5s are 10. That is the answer. Now let's move with question number 5. In question number 5, again they are asking find each of the following products. You just have to multiply them. And how you are going to multiply them? I have done the two parts for, I'm going to do the two parts for you. Solution: minus 3 upon 7 of x multiplied by 14 upon 9, rewriting the question. Then we know that this 7 ones are 7 and 7 twos are 14. It is possible that you can cancel the numerator and the denominator of the opposite fractions. ठीक है, ओके ज़रूरी नहीं है कि वो ऊपर नीचे ही गिवन हो, और बीच में मल्टीप्लाई का साइन होना इंपॉर्टेंट है, अदरवाइज यू कैन नॉट कैंसिल दैम इन केस ऑफ प्लस और माइनस साइन. ठीक है, 3 ones are 3 and 3 3s are 9. So this will become 1x upon 1 multiplied by 2y upon 3, and final answer will be 1 2s are 2 and xy upon, and this is a minus sign also, so minus sign multiply with this plus sign will give you the minus sign. Okay, this is a minus sign upon 3. So this is your answer. Okay, now let's see about the part D. In part D, solution: rewriting the question, minus 4xy and z multiplied by minus 2xy, 2x square y cube and z4. Now multiplying the signs with the sign, minus minus plus, number with the number, 4 2s are 8, x, there are x, 1x and x power 2, so it will be x cube, then y power 1, y power cube, so this will be x y 4, then z power 1 and z power 4, this will be z power 5. Answer. Okay, let's move to the second part of exercise 4a.